Well, I'm out in the garden today. This garden has making a traumatic hit. We are starting to get some baby corn out here. There's one bud here. There's a couple of them growing. Not a lot. There's one right there growing. Come out here. Of course, I check it every day. We water it every day. We did and was able to harvest the potatoes that was in this complete line. Some of our cabbages are starting to grow. I'm so happy. It's like a complete cabbage. It's a small one, but for a first timer, I'm very proud of it. Bonnie and Stubbs do not eat cabbage. I tried. Everyone tells me, oh, your pigs will eat it. My pigs won't eat that. This also was, I don't know, collard greens, but it's taking a big toll. The cabbage over here is starting to really turn in there, and they're starting to grow. I'm glad on that. The lettuce got cross-germinated with some other plant. I have no idea. Can't even tell you. I won't even eat it because it has a foul taste to it. My banana plant, it should be a lot bigger. I didn't cut it down last winter. If you look at any of my past videos, the banana tree, I just wrapped it up in a plastic cover, which I created like a greenhouse effect with a bamboo stick in the middle, so it had, room to grow if it choose to or whatever. I did get a brand new baby out, so I will have to take this pup out and put it somewhere down there on the land, because you like to have lots of fruits and vegetables on your land, even to self-support you, your family, or your community you might live in. I'm going to go into the shed. I'm going to cut this leaf off and give it down to Bonnie and Stubbs. And I'm going to cut this one down too, because it's, opening up like that. I don't like looking at it. Looks pathetic. And then my sunflower, our giant mammoth sunflower, it's ready for harvesting. Once the flowers start dying off, then it's ready to be cut down. All this will go down to the pigs, the leaves. They'll eat the leaves. The stalk I would like to save. We can make our first sunflower stalk walking stick. So I'm going to try it out. It's just like bamboo, basically. I'm going to cut all these down and give them to the pigs. This one is ready to be harvested. All the pods are basically closed up. And behind these little flower pods is the actual seed. And I'm going to take the seeds for next year right here, dead in the middle, for our garden for next year. And everything on the outside we will harvest and eat or sell off. This plant here is getting taller by the days. Starting to see a lot of these bugs that attack the sunflower. They literally will eat the sunflower up. This one, the head has not opened up yet. It's also a mammoth sunflower seed. It hasn't opened up, so this one is a late bloomer. And then yesterday, this one opened up. And look at this baby. She doesn't even have the seeds yet. They're just starting to grow little pods of the seeds. But this is what it looks like when it first comes out. It starts looking like that, and then when the flower does pop out, it looks like this. And as it gets more sun and more pollination from the bees, it eventually will turn and look like this. And then, like I said, once these flowers start, really drying off, you could basically just cut it down and harvest your seeds. And you see, I don't know if you could pick it up, but you see that bug there? They eat your seeds up. They got all different names depending on the location of where you at, but you definitely don't want them on your flower, only because they'll start exposing. Yeah, see now, they are exposing the sunflower seeds, which then is able for the birds to come and eat them, and then they will ruin your crop, really. So, but I was out here just picking around, looking at whatever needs to be harvested. Taking off the dead leaves of your plant, because it's just not going to grow with dead leaves on it. And I said, I might take it down to my pigs. They eat it. They eat certain things. They don't eat everything. We did and was able to harvest our black and green pepper, which I got the seeds from, and I'm going to grow it again next year. It was very tasty. It didn't taste nothing different. So here's another green pepper growing off the same thing. I got another little pepper here growing. I got a little pepper start trying to grow there. I got a couple peppers trying to grow off of this. This one, we had the red one on it. It never produced nothing afterwards. And like I said, something cross-germinated with this lettuce. So next year when I grow lettuce, I'm just going to have its own bed. All of the lettuce out here dried up because no one came out to pick them every day. I do have a lot of tomatoes starting to grow. Like I said, these tomatoes that have yellow leaves like this, just cut it, get a scissor and cut it down. The problem is they require a lot of water. And sometimes, water has to go to the pigs more than it has to go to us or the gardens right now. I am starting to get a lot of cucumbers, which I want to pickle them down. This year I want to make pickles because I love pickles so much. This one could be cut. Yeah, this one could be cut down right now. I got little baby ones. I said I always try to take off the dead leaves. Yes, pickles should be growing on a vine, but unfortunately I didn't get that far in my life this year. With the COVID-19, everyone getting put out of work, being home, doing a lot of stuff in the house. Like this one could be picked too. It's right. It's just about right. And dealing with the government because I have another business besides this business. And just going forward. Yeah, all our watermelon basically dried up. Doesn't matter how much water. Watermelon water is the main key. Even though we did get a lot of rainwater and we are out here watering it every day, it's just got too hot too quickly. I did have a squash here, but it looks like someone ate it and ran with it. Oh, I do see one watermelon. Look at that. I can't believe it. I actually see one watermelon that actually did not try to swivel up and die on us. Look at that. Little baby watermelon. That's one there. I know I had a whole bunch of them. I just really think the deers come in here at nighttime and eat it. Here's another one. But it's real tiny. Oh, and here's another one. This row has a lot. There's more couple in there. Oh, this is a more bigger one. This one is more bigger than the other ones. As long as I could get me two watermelons this summer, I'd be glad. See now, see that something ate out of this. So right now, so because something ate at it, I'm just gonna give it to the pigs because they ain't gonna grow. And my poor apple tree, it dried up too because of the rain. Birdies! You're very active over here. Birdie birds! There's a lot of birds that live behind in this tree line. Like literally behind this big pile right here. Like behind it. My property just kind of just like slopes down and a lot of water collects in there. That's why we have a lot of problems out here with water snakes. Look at all the tomatoes on here. I got at least 10 off of this one bench. But again, water, water, water. Everything you grow, you need water. If you don't have water, it's no sense growing it. But whatever is coming in with the little bit of water that we are given, I'm really grateful for it, I mean, it is what it is. But next year, I'll be planting a whole lot of stuff because I'm going to have the water. And this summer, this winter, I'm still going to plant because I will have water. And other than that, same old, same old. I mean, It's hot, but it's a lot less humid today. Oh, I do want to grab the banana things for the pigs. It's very less humid today. Even my poor flowers, they all dried up on me. That's the hay for Bonnie in her house. And let me see, where's my knife? I have a knife that I use, and I see that, I like things put back so when you go looking for them again, you could find them. But my husband doesn't like putting things back. He just likes leaving things wherever he feels like leaving. I hope it rains today. I really do need the rain. My plants need the rain. We need rain. Atlanta, Georgia doesn't need no more rain. It's southeast Georgia that needs the rain. The beans came out great this year. But, again, if you don't have water, then you're going to have problems. So, see how it's bent right here? I'm aiming to cut it like right on this thing. And this one, I'm aiming just to cut it right here. So, I just take my knife. You see? And I just cut it right off. See? On a 90-degree angle. 90-degree angle. And my pigs will eat this and devour it and love it. I took a little bit more cutting, only because that one was kind of already done. See, there's nothing wrong about coming out here and cleaning up the dead parts of your tree. And you know this is an antiseptic too. If you have, let's say, I don't know, warts on your finger, you have warts on your finger, or you have a digestion issue, you could always boil down banana leaves and drink the stuff out of it, and it helps your stomach, like with gout and stuff. So this is good. I'm going to take this with me. The elderberry tree is starting to grow over there. Even that one over there is still continuing to grow. But I know everything takes time. The problem is everything takes time. You put something in your garden today, it's going to take what? Sometimes 90 days, sometimes 60 days, sometimes 30 days, sometimes 120 days. Just depends on what you're growing. And, you know, the desire about eating it right away. Close this up. I had to do a project. Seems to me that once I paid the electrician, about 3 months later, this underground wiring got zapped on the ground, and it was a complete break right here in the middle of this thing. And I had to have the electrician come out and hook up the pole and shed again, because I'm trying to get internet and phone service out here. But right now, because of COVID-19, of course, everyone wants to use it as an excuse why they can't do their job, or how fast they can get the job done, or whatever the case is. So now, I don't even know where I left my stick. I left it over there. I need to be walking around with this bamboo stick, because if I see another snake, I have to break it in its backside. That's what my husband told me. I did whack the first one with the stick, but he didn't die. He jumped up, and I jumped back. And my husband pulled the car around, and he grabbed his bamboo stick, and he smacked him quite finely. But I have the treats for today. I just wanted to show you what was going on in the bamboo patch. I have to get me another stick, and then I have to go out for a little while. And then Miss Beautiful, the snake alert system, she's the one that told me. She was out there, and then she just randomly started really aggressively barking, and she's a good girl. Pretty butterflies out here. That's that butterfly with the white dots and orange tail. It's beautiful. Big, beautiful mammoth butterflies out here. And I hope everybody else is having a great day. From Green Steel USA LLC. Have a blessed day.